We have an exclusive news story that could be a game changer for our team, and we're here to bring you all the details. Former Steelers wide receiver Emmanuel Sanders has dropped a bombshell about the potential addition of free agent Michael Thomas to our receiving corps, a move that could significantly bolster our receivers ahead of the 2024 season. To understand the magnitude of this news, we first need to look at the current state of the Steelers receiving corps. After the last season, the Steelers only have two receivers who recorded stats, George Pickens and Calvin Austin III. The departure of Diontae Johnson to the Carolina Panthers, along with Allen Robinson II and Miles Boykin heading to the New York Giants, has left a significant gap in our lineup. In an attempt to fill these gaps, the Steelers have signed Van Jefferson, Quez Watkins, and Scotty Miller each to one-year contracts. Additionally, they selected Roman Wilson from the University of Michigan in the third round of April's draft. Despite these efforts, the lack of depth and experience in the receiving corps has generated much speculation and concern among fans and analysts. This is where Emmanuel Sanders' perspective comes into play. Sanders, who was selected in the third round of the 2010 draft by the Steelers and played with the team until 2013, has shared his thoughts on the need to reinforce the receiving corps. During his appearance on the Up and Adams show, Sanders praised George Pickens for his outstanding performance last season but also posed an important question: is the current depth in the receiving corps enough? To answer this question, Sanders suggested a solution that has caught everyone's attention: the potential signing of Michael Thomas as a free agent. But why Michael Thomas? To understand Sanders' recommendation, it's crucial to know Thomas's background and qualities. Michael Thomas is known for his impressive work ethic and dedication on the field. Sanders, who was a teammate of Thomas with the New Orleans Saints, shared anecdotes highlighting the intensity with which Thomas approaches every practice and game. According to Sanders, Thomas is one of the few players who, like him and Antonio Brown, always goes full speed, even during low-intensity practices. This level of dedication is not only inspiring but also sets a high standard for the rest of the team. Thomas has an impressive record, particularly standing out in 2019 when he set the NFL record for most receptions in a single season with 149 catches. His experience and proven skills on the field could be an invaluable resource for the young Steelers receivers, providing them with guidance and elevating the overall level of play of the unit. The possibility of Michael Thomas joining the Steelers has generated great excitement. His arrival would not only bring experience and talent to the team but could also be the decisive factor in strengthening a receiving corps that is currently in transition. With Thomas in the lineup, the Steelers could have a veteran leader who has proven capable of performing at the highest level in the NFL. So, Steelers fans, we are facing a potential addition that could change the course of our next season. Will we see Michael Thomas wearing the Steelers' colors? Or will the team opt for another strategy to ensure the solidity of their receiving corps before the start of the 2024 season? Donte Jackson ready to form a powerful duo with Joey Porter Jr. on the Pittsburgh Steelers. In a move that has shaken the NFL in 2024, Donte Jackson, one of the fastest and most dynamic cornerbacks in the league, has been traded from the Carolina Panthers to the Pittsburgh Steelers. This transfer promises to significantly transform the Steelers' defense, creating one of the most formidable defensive duos alongside the talented Joey Porter Jr. Since arriving at the organized team activities, OTAs, Jackson has consistently expressed his enthusiasm and gratitude for joining the Pittsburgh franchise. The first thing they told me when I got traded was get ready to match up with the best, get ready to follow the big receivers, get ready to do what we know you do well, Jackson said, visibly excited about the opportunity. Known throughout the league for his impressive speed, Jackson comes to the Steelers with the expectation of covering the opposing team's number 2 receivers. Meanwhile, Joey Porter Jr., the young defensive star, will handle the primary receivers of rival teams. This strategic pairing is designed to maximize the strengths of both players, allowing them to excel in their respective roles. Although there was speculation that Jackson might be moved to the slot corner position, he clarified that he has not received any such indication from management or the coaching staff. However, he made it clear that he is open to any role assigned to him. I am willing to do whatever is necessary to help the team. If that means moving to the slot, I am ready for it, Jackson affirmed, demonstrating his commitment and versatility. Steelers defensive coordinator Teryl Austin has shown great confidence in Jackson's abilities, particularly highlighting his tackling skills, a quality not always expected from a player of his size. Tackling is one of my strengths. People don't think that because of my size I want to come out and hit, but that's another reason why they knew I would be a perfect corner in this system and show my talents on this great stage," Jackson explained. Jackson also spoke about the impact of this change on his career. "Coming to Pittsburgh is a great opportunity for me. This team has a rich history and an incredibly passionate fan base. I want to show what I can do on this big stage and contribute to the greatness of the Steelers," he said enthusiastically. Since his first appearance at the OTAs at the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex on May 21, 2024, Jackson has been working hard to integrate into the Steelers' defensive system. Coaches and his new teammates have praised his work ethic and quick adaptation. Additionally, Jackson has been building a solid relationship with Joey Porter Jr. off the field. Joey is an incredibly talented player and a great guy off the field. "We've been working together to make sure we're on the same page, and I'm confident we're going to do great things this season," Jackson commented. With the addition of Jackson, the Steelers are strengthening an already formidable defense. The combination of Jackson's speed and skill with Porter Jr.'s dominant presence creates a defensive duo that will be difficult for any team to overcome. Steelers fans have much to look forward to in the 2024 season, as this new pair of cornerbacks promises to make a big impact and will undoubtedly be a key piece in Pittsburgh's quest for another championship. The 2024 NFL season is shaping up to be a very interesting one for the Steelers, with Jackson and Porter Jr. ready to make their mark in every game. Team supporters can expect a more aggressive and dynamic defense, prepared to face the best receivers in the league and take Pittsburgh to new heights. Rumors have been swirling and excitement has soared. Today, we bring you all the details of the Steelers' near-successful attempt to acquire two-star wide receivers from the San Francisco 49ers, Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. Stay with us until the end to learn all the fascinating details of this story. It all began during the recent NFL Draft, a time of strategic moves and crucial decisions for all teams. The Pittsburgh Steelers, known for their constant pursuit of talent and their efforts to strengthen their lineup, had their eyes set on two exceptional players from the 49ers. Since the team decided to trade Deontay Johnson, the need for a top-tier wide receiver became more evident than ever. This is where Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk come into play. Deebo Samuel, a wide receiver known for his speed, agility, and ability to make impressive plays, has been a key piece in the 49ers' offense. His skill in turning seemingly ordinary plays into big gains has made him one of the most coveted players in the league. Brandon Ayuk, for his part, is no slouch. With a combination of speed and reliable hands, Ayuk has proven to be a constant threat to opposing defenses. Both players were clear targets for the Steelers. According to former NFL general manager Michael Lombardi, there were serious talks between the Steelers and the 49ers during the draft. Lombardi mentioned on the GM Shuffle podcast that the Steelers thought they had reached a deal. However, just when it seemed the deal was done, the negotiations fell apart at the last moment. "There was talk that Pittsburgh thought they had made a trade during the draft," Lombardi said. "Whether it was for Deebo or Ayuk, I don't know. But then things fell apart late." This revelation coincides with an earlier report from Mike Silver of the San Francisco Chronicle, which stated that the Steelers and the 49ers had discussed a trade for Samuel. However, Pittsburgh was not willing to meet San Francisco's asking price. Instead of making the trade, the 49ers opted to select Ricky Pearsall, adding another talent to their already impressive group of receivers. Since the draft, the Steelers have not stopped moving. They have been in contact with several NFL teams, making inquiries and exploring all possible options to strengthen their receiving core. However, so far, all the conversations have remained mere rumors, with nothing concrete to report. The trade market has been cold for the Steelers, who continue their relentless search for a second wide receiver to complement their team. For Steelers fans, this news is a clear indication that the team is not willing to settle. They continue to look for ways to improve and are willing to make the necessary moves to secure the talent they need. Although this time the trade did not materialize, the offseason is just beginning, and anything can happen. So, dear fans, stay tuned and don't miss our upcoming updates. Here on your Steelers News channel, we will continue to inform you about every move and every rumor surrounding our team. Summer is just starting, and it promises to be exciting. Go Steelers!